Hi everyone, my name is Hema. Welcome back to my channel. One of the viewers asked me this very valid question. According to your channel's name, are you really happy even during this time? Yes, generally I am. The level of happiness vary. When I say happiness, I'm not talking about jumping up and down with joy and excitement. No, I'm talking about more like a overall well-being and all is well, that kind of attitude. And no matter how bad my day has been or how bad I feel that day, I try to bounce back and try to reach for better feeling thoughts every time. I know you might be wondering, yeah, it's easy for you to say, probably you have everything you need. Nope, just like each and every one of you, I do have a lot of struggles, heartbreaks and challenges, stress, everything, anything and everything, just like any human beings. And how happy and content I feel right now, I feel the same way. I felt the same way years ago when I had nothing, absolutely nothing. When I came to the US years ago, I was thinking US would be like any other movies. Beautiful snow-covered mountains, huge buildings and houses and trees and beautiful flowers everywhere. But the state where we stayed in that time, it's a desert. It's like 115-20 degrees all the time. And the place we stayed, the teeny tiny apartment, we had absolutely nothing. No TV, no furniture, not even a chair. At that time, we couldn't afford much because my husband's, that was my husband's first job and I didn't work. But when I was in India, I used to be very, very active and I used to do a lot of things. And when I came to the US, everything is like upside down. First of all, I didn't know what I'm doing. I didn't have many things and I couldn't work and I couldn't even talk the language because I couldn't understand the American accent. So instead of thinking what I didn't have, what I couldn't do, I started to think that, okay, I will try to do the best thing I can do. After my husband leaves to work, I will just get up and go start walking. I didn't even have shoes. I just wear sandals and just walk in the middle of the afternoon. It's kind of like 11 o'clock in the afternoon, but still, it's really, really hot. And some people used to give me weird looks, like, what is this girl doing in sandals and walking at 11 o'clock in the afternoon? But I just did whatever I was happy to do because I didn't care about what others look. I was just happy to be outside and exploring. And I did a lot of things at that time, whatever made me happy. Like I made different dishes, I read a lot of books because one of my walks I found that there was a public library and I was shocked to know that everything is free there. Like, you can take books and magazines and DVDs, all are free. So I took that and I started to read all those things. That's how I know a little bit more like, the American accent and I improved my English a lot better at that time. I think the number one the thing that kills happiness is worrying about what others think about us. Honestly, those walks help me a lot to keep my sanity and to get to not get too depressed. So I started to have this overall feeling like, whatever is happening right now is good for, whatever is happening for good and, everything will turn out to be okay. And it truly did. So we started to do a lot better financially. And my husband had like a travel job. We used to move to a lot of places. Again, we were doing financially a little bit better, but not so much better that we could afford flight tickets. So we'll just take road trips and then just start driving. And whatever fits in the car, that's how we will take. So again, in 3 years, we moved to 7 different states. And that's a lot of moving. Like, everything like all the hassles come around with moving, right? Like cleaning and planning where we are going to stay, what we are going to do, and unpacking and just everything. Because of those walks, I honestly feel like instead of getting annoyed or worried about all the things, I was starting to enjoy those trips actually. Bottom line is, find happiness wherever you can. Even now, I just got done with my work and there is like a sink full of dirty dishes and there is like 5 loads of laundry that I need to do and a very messy closet. Sometimes these things used to bother me, But if I don't feel like doing them, I don't force myself to do what I don't like at that time. I will just walk away from it and then do something I like, even for a few minutes, and then come back and tackle them. And I also try to see things in a different angle. There are dirty dishes piled up because not only I have enough food, but I also have a family to share that with. I also get to do the laundry in the comfort of my house in the washing machine instead of going outside in the laundromat. That's what we did when we used to live in the apartment. One other thing that helps me a lot to stay happy is being thankful. So no matter what the situation you are in, it could be physical pain or relationship stress and challenges, whatever the thing, there is always something that you must be thankful for. Like right now, if you are watching this in the YouTube, you are better off than a lot of people, like millions of people out there. First of all, you have the means to watch this and you have the time to watch this, and you are probably safe and you have all your basic needs taken care of. You might probably think that these are like really simple things, but the small shift in your thinking has like a huge impact on how you react to things. Like there is a saying, right? What life happens to you is 10%, but how you react to those things is 90%. That is so true. The thing I do regularly to keep myself feeling thankful is before going to bed, I think of 3 things that makes me really happy, or like, I'm very thankful for that day. Some days it's very, very tough because you might be thinking that there's nothing good about this day or even nothing good about a week. How many people have like a bad day, bad week, bad month, even a whole year. But I still try to do this because those kind of bad things happened to me too. Years ago, before my daughter was born, I had a lot of miscarriages. And one of this particular incident, I was so drained. I was so much in pain, emotionally and physically, and I was so mad at everybody, like in God, like why God failed me so many times, and why me? Then it hit me. Why not me? It can happen to anybody, right? It really doesn't matter why it's happening to me. It's more like what I can do at that time to make things better. I have 2 choices. I can either be very sad and cry and go deep into depression and feel like I'm the victim there, or I can think about, reach for a better feeling thoughts at that time, like whatever I'm thankful for right then and there. So I started to take a list in my head as I was laying down. What am I thankful for right now? I was in a warm, comfortable bed, and I was comfortable as possibly as I can given the situation. I had a roof over my head, and I was young and healthy. And as I was putting the list, I fell asleep. And I do this till today. So happiness is a choice. You have the power to make that choice, and you can choose happiness wherever you are in life right now. I guess that's all I want to talk about today. And I'm really, really thankful that the viewer asked me this question. And please let me know down below in the comment what you guys are doing to keep yourself happy. And if there is anything else you wanted me to talk about, or any suggestions. And I really hope that you guys like this video and it was helpful. And if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe and share with your friends. Until I see you guys next time, smile and stay happy. Bye.